Welcome. Xander Holt here, the Primal Sex Expert. And today I'm going to talk about Primal Sex Tantra, the hidden secret key when it comes to having mind-blowing Tantric sexual experiences. And I'm going to teach you a quick and dirty technique to help you get in touch with that key at the end of this video. So, if you're interested in Tantra and you don't want to be spending years working on getting these results, then you want to pay close attention to this video. Because I did. I was experimenting with Tantric sex and Taoist sex and doing these different techniques and spending hours and hours and hours doing it. And I've talked to clients of mine that have done the same thing. And we have all experienced where we've gotten some results, but not nearly the kind of results that we were expecting and were kind of promised. So why is that? It's not that the techniques don't work. It's that it doesn't, a lot of these techniques, or the way that they're presented, does not get you in touch with that primal sexual energy. It does not release it in a really effective way. And when that's released is when you can get to these experiences really fast. And I'm going to give you an example. The whole reason I'm making this video now is that I just got an email from one of the students that are going through my Rock Hard for Life formula program. And he is just on module 4. And he is experiencing now multiple non-ejaculatory orgasms, which is something that they strive for in Tantric sex. I know people who have been doing Tantric sex for years and have not achieved that level of mastery, of being able to have non-ejaculatory orgasms all throughout their body. Multiple. And this guy has gotten there within weeks through going through our program, Rock Hard for Life formula. Now I got to tell you, first of all, I did not design Rock Hard for Life formula to give you multiple non-ejaculatory orgasms. Now it does have everything in there where that can happen, where it's happening for this guy. I'm going to actually teach that in a separate course, but you may actually get there like he did through this course. Why is that happening for him? Well, it's happening because built into the Rock Hard for Life formula is this getting in touch, deeply getting in touch, and releasing this primal sexual animal energy. And that is really key. That is the missing key ingredient that you're seeing in a lot of these more spiritual traditions like Tantra and Taoist sex. Not all of the teachers. I know some great Tantra teachers that are totally on board with what I'm talking about here. Getting in touch with that animal energy. But a lot of them aren't. You know, when we're talking about these more spiritual traditions, a lot of times I come across people that really look down upon the whole sexual aspect of it, the whole animal aspect of it. It's something that we need to get past rather than integrate. And with the Rock Hard for Life formula, it's all about integrating that animal energy inside of us so that the animal and spiritual gets integrated. It's kind of a natural part of the process. That's why he's getting these amazing results. And I'll give you an example. Like, I was invited to do this podcast from a very spiritual person that I really respect. And I talked a lot about this primal sex and releasing this primal energy. Okay, but when the podcast was released, sex wasn't even mentioned in the title. There's no way you would look at those podcasts and even know that sex is being talked about, much less primal sex. And that's just an example of what I'm talking about in the more spiritual community. It's like they have this concept that the sexual part needs and the animal part needs to be put aside, and we need to focus more on this ethereal stuff. But they're missing the key. The key is integrating the animal with the spiritual. making it one thing, integrating yourself as a human being. And that's what primal sex can do for you. So that's what I'm going to teach you today, is how to get in touch with this. Now, this is kind of a quick and dirty technique that's fun to do, but keep in mind, if it doesn't give you the results that you're looking for, there's a lot of sexual repression. Even in today's society where you think sex is more open, man, it's still very repressed. And that's why I built that into Rock Hard for Life formula. Every module, we go deeper, we release it more and more so that it becomes permanent, so that you permanently express this animal energy. There's no more filtering going on. So just keep that in mind. If you really want to get this taken care of permanently, come join us in Rock Hard for Life formula. And I'm going to demonstrate this for you right now. Actually, let me explain it first. So what I'm going to show you today is a technique that I kind of get a lot of inspiration from Native American culture. Okay, a lot of different spiritual traditions, but the reason I really respond well to Native American traditions is that they are really tuned into nature and really tuned into animals and that whole animal nature, which is a big part of what I teach. So what we're going to do today, and you don't have to overthink this, but if you kind of think about, you know, like Native Americans in their rituals, how they sort of dance around, what they tend to do is they sort of hop up and down with their heels hitting the ground. You'll see me do it in a second, but their heel is hitting the ground and their body is shaking and they're making noises like that type of thing. And that's all you got to do. You don't have to overthink this. I'm going to get up there and do it here in a second to show you. But the point is you don't want to even be thinking at all. We want to get in our animal body in order to release this energy. Okay? So just have fun with it. There should be fun. It's a dance. Okay? Let me show you how it's done. All right, just have fun with it. Don't overthink it. Just go out there and have fun. That's the whole thing. Be like a child. Have fun. And this is a great way to get started. But if it's not giving you the kind of results you want, it should give you some results, but that's why I built it right into Rock Hard for Life formula, because sexual repression has been for thousands of years in the human story. So it's, you know, to release it, we go module by module by module until it becomes permanent. So if you want to have these amazing tantric experiences without having to spend years doing these techniques, come join us in Rock Hard for Life formula. Just go to rockhardforlife.com, download our free ebook that shows you how to make smoothies that will help you with your rock hard erections, and it'll tell you all about what the program's about. And if you want to get good or learn more information, go to our free Facebook group, Rock Hard for Life. Where you'll learn, link below, where you'll learn extensively about primal sex, lasting as long as you want, and getting natural, consistent, stage 4 rock hard erections for life. Until next time, go be a beast.